This is the Sports Timeout Podcast with Jordan Atkins, Dr. DePoe, and your host, Wes Underwood.
It's that time again, everyone. Welcome to the Sports Timeout Podcast, brought to you by Blondie's Woodfire Wheelhouse Food Truck. If you're looking for a caterer for your next big event or just want to grab some pizza, find them on Facebook. Just search for Blondie's Woodfire Wheelhouse. Wes Underwood, flying solo yet again this week, and I end our summer episodes here, and, well, let's get it started. Today we begin in the NFL. We talk Colts and Carson Wentz. What a weird situation. The dude gets injured. No surprise. No surprise. Then we get the news yesterday that he can play week 1. Myself and fans are saying, are you kidding me? 5 weeks minimum to recover from this injury, 12 weeks max. If it were me and I'm injury prone, I'd say, let's take it easy. You can possibly bring back Rivers, who is coaching high school football right now, but also said he hasn't shut the door on an NFL comeback. I think he's hinting at something with those comments, but let's go ahead and get back to Wentz. Let's not focus too much on that right now. The dude should continue to take a break and see if he really wants to continue to play. The job is his when he returns. He knows that. And it's a longer season now. So get healthy, man. Don't end up like Andrew Luck and then not end it the way you want to end it. Also, listen to your new boss, Irsay, who thinks you should take your time as well. And you know what? I would listen to him because he kind of pays you. So, you might want to take his word on that. Continuing in the NFL, we talk preseason, as there is a quarterback controversy going on in San Fran, as first-round pick and Jimmy G's replacement, Trey Lance, will be splitting the preseason opener tomorrow against the Chiefs. Are 49ers fans really surprised here? I know if I was one, I wouldn't be. Garoppolo has proven to be the guy when healthy, which he's only played one full season, and that was in the Super Bowl season when he lost to the Chiefs back in 2019. Yeah, but that's in the past, so, you know. We are in the now. He's a 29-year-old quarterback who's injury prone. If you want him to play and be your guy this year, I say rest him. Let Lance come out during the preseason and have him ready to go on the bench if Garoppolo underperforms or gets hurt again. Don't do the trial and error where you have a veteran like Fitzpatrick play and then has one bad game and you put in Tua like they did in Miami. That's just embarrassing. You know what else is probably not a good idea for the 49ers? Playing Jimmy G versus the Chiefs. You know, the team who took him out in week 3 of the 2018 season, ending his season, and then the team that beat him in the Super Bowl to come back and get the victory. I'm just looking out for you here, buddy. But, I guess 49ers, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. We now switch over to the MLB and we talk about the Field of Dreams game. It was pretty cool to see the entrance like that. Everything was kind of staged. It was fitting. Then we saw a close game with 8 total home runs, which I kind of thought would happen at that field. But, you know, 2 of them coming from Aaron Judge, by the way. It was kind of cool to see the homer balls disappear into the cornfield. It was a well-put-on production, and then a well-played game, I thought. I loved the Sox throwbacks, but I was a little upset in the fact that the Yankees didn't wear theirs. But yeah, well done, well played, and hopefully more things like this to come from the MLB. I like that idea. Catering to the fans, it's something that needs to be done because, you know, you're losing audiences around the world. So, just saying. Staying in the MLB, we talk Cubs and the release of Jake Arrieta. Is anyone really surprised? The guy has had a rough go-around since being released by the Yankees, and then coming back to the Cubs. They were hoping to get that guy from 2015 who was a huge threat with an ERA under 2. And I mean, they probably would have even been okay with the guy that played with the Phillies with a 3.9 ERA. But he just wasn't the same after getting his meniscus surgery and then having the bone spur surgery as well. That was on his pitching elbow. I say the dude should take a full year off, though. Collect himself, and if he wants to come back for a bullpen role in 2022 at some point, I'm for that. I think he would be for that. I think other teams would be for that. But those are just my thoughts here. I've seen it work for some guys, but yeah. Great career overall. You helped the Cubs, and those fans will always and forever be grateful to you and the run that you helped them to get that World Series. Next in the MLB, I want to talk Royals. Specifically, Nicky Lopez. I'll admit it. Last year, it was very surprising that he was nominated for a Gold Glove. As a fan, I was like, okay, cool. And it's a crappy season, and we get a nominee. Okay, cool. Awesome. Good for him. Fast forward to this year, and I'll be very upset if he doesn't get the bid this year. The dude has been lights out and filling in for an injured Mondesi. .988 fielding percentage at shortstop, which is good for first place in the AL, and third overall in the MLB behind Cincy's Kyle Farmer, who's in second place, and Pittsburgh's Kevin Newman, who's in first place. Nicky could finish in first place overall in the next 7 weeks. He is one to keep an eye on. Not only is he fielding well, he's hitting well. In fact, even with no home runs, he has a .586 OPS, .344 OBP, and a .345 slugging percentage. The dude deserves a Gold Glove at least. He's reminding me of Whit Merrifield a little bit. Whit kind of broke out in the MLB in the same fashion. No one really knew who he was, and bam, he was there. So kudos to him, and I hope he keeps it up, and I hope he gets a Gold Glove this year. He's very deserving out of the Royals. And lastly, we're going to go ahead and talk pitching matchups here in the 2-minute warning brought to you by 4th Street Bowl in Joplin. Go see Will and his crew from 6 to 10 p.m. on Wednesdays for 90-cent bowling nights. And, well, here are our Saturday pitching matchups. Not a whole lot of good ones this week, but first up, we have the Dodgers' Walker Buehler versus the Mets' Walker. I say in a decent game, Buehler gets the win, and Walker struggles a little bit. Next up, the Cardinals' John Lester takes on Brad Keller and the Royals. The game is in Kansas City. I'll go Keller and the Royals here. Next, we head to Chicago as the Sox play host to the Yankees. Jameson versus Cease. I'll take Cease and the Sox at home. Then we head to LA as the Angels' Barria takes on Garcia of the Stros. This could be fun, but Garcia and the Astros take this game here in my opinion. I think that they get things done there. And lastly, we have Kikuchi and Seattle taking on Ryu and the Blue Jays. This will be fun also. I'll take the Blue Jays as Vladdy and company get things done. We will finish out with the local sports update brought to you by Jefferson's. Come join Billy and his crew for happy hour from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Nothing on our radar again this week except all the fall sports began camp this week. It's going to be a fun season for all these guys, pending the new COVID variant, but things worked out rather well last season if I say so myself. So, anyway, it's that time again for myself and everyone here at the Sports Timeout podcast. See y'all next week, and I hope you all get to enjoy the rest of your weekend. We hope it's safe, cool, and dry. Take care.